video, you can see I have a list here. It's the five hardest regular enemies in Final Fantasy IX. If you have not heard any Final Fantasy, you could maybe ask your parents about this game, Final Fantasy. But anyway, let's get going. The first one on our list is called a bomb. These guys they're like in a red color, and they are a blue magic to get, what is it? I think it's mustard bomb. Yeah, it's mustard bomb, which causes heat, which I think if you do damage, you take damage? I don't know. I think that's what it is. When you do damage, you take damage. Really? Okay. Just so you know, I have all the bosses on my TV going on a video. There you go. They're fighting a boss called Ark. And on this, I have a paper that shows a list. And the next one is a Garuda. You can find let me tell you where you can find a bomb. The bombs can be found in Alexandria Forest, like in a forest of Alexandria, in an area there. In those areas, there's a forest around Alexandria. There's a place in the game, also a place in the world. So, next is a Garuda. You can generally find these guys outside of Gizmaluke's Grotto. There'll be a rope you can climb on, and there's like there's a big plateau that they're on, and they're all in the forest. There's grand dragons outside, but those I'd say are next. Not too much for these guys, but they are pretty hard. The fourth hardest to me. You can think they aren't if you played the game before. And when you do, you can think that they are. But what I will say is that they do have something pretty powerful. It's Slash, which is pretty powerful. It hits every character, and yet you can see the slash on the ground. If you have float, then I don't think it'll do any damage. All your characters are floating. But if they aren't, I don't think it'll do. I think it'll definitely do damage. Next is the Plant Cage. This guy you might think is a boss, but he doesn't have the boss music, so I wouldn't call him a boss because he doesn't play the boss music, and I only call it a boss if it plays the boss music. Death Guys is maybe what you call a boss, but it's in the game. I don't think it's too hard. I think it's a regular enemy, and I think if it was the top 10, then I would be counting Death Guys, but I don't think it's too difficult. I don't think it's in the top 5. But next is, oh yeah, where do you fight this guy? He is in the Evil Forest, coming after Alexandria, and pretty powerful. Next is a Grand Dragon. You can find these guys outside of the forest, where the Garudas are, on the same plateau on Gizmaluke's Grotto. And these guys are second powerful in the game. Most powerful is the Yan, or Yan, I don't know what it is. I think it's Yan. I don't know what it is. But what I know about this Grand Dragon is that when you first come all dead. If you aren't equipped with the right stuff. I would say the people you have out are Dagger, Beavy, Zidane, and Steiner. That's what I would call the right group for these guys when you first come here. And if you do, I'd say like the right things. I don't know what the right things are. I don't know. But, yeah, the strongest is beyond. You can find these guys in a place called Vile Island. But there's a really strong one of these guys. The special Yan. It's a friendly Yan, but if you attack it, it uses a special attack that hits everyone and no matter what kills you. So if you attack this guy, he will automatically kill you no matter what. All of you. And this Yan is on Vile Island. All there is Yans. That is it. When you're in the forest, you'll find 3 Yans. When you're on top of the mountain, you'll find 2. And when you're in just the regular Vile Island, then you'll find 1. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell.